All right, welcome back to Food and Conversation once again. We're going to be continuing to watch the Bonanza episode that we started yesterday, Found Child from Season 7. I have got for my dinner tonight, I've got chicken pot pie again. It just sounded good, and I didn't get around to prepping the salad stuff, but I will have that tomorrow in tomorrow's episode. So I went for my walk today. Had a good walk. Went over to the train yard and walked over to the train yard, and it was raining. It started raining over there, so I didn't stay really long. And then I started walking back, and the rain stopped, so I decided to add several more blocks to my walk on the way home, and which probably was over more than a half a mile. And I thought that was good, and it felt really good. And after I got home, I did some laundry and then a few other chores, and then I laid down and watched some DVDs in the bedroom. Fell asleep a time or two in there, and when I got up, boy, I could hardly put weight on my left ankle. My left ankle is the one that I shattered in 1982 and has hardware in it and all the rest. Well, this has been a continual problem with me for a lot of years, but since I've retired, I've probably had 4 or 5 instances where my ankle is just really painful after I don't do much, like walking on a regular basis. And I guess that's what I got going on today. So it's just really painful to put weight on. But I know I didn't injure it, so hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better. I've already taken some oxycodone. I know I'm not going to be able to sleep with it throbbing, because when it throbs, it just sits there and, just kind of does that right in the joint. I have arthritis in the joint because of the hardware and the fact it's been altered and all the rest. So I've talked about that before. So when I did laundry today, so hopefully I'm going to have a good night. The oxycodone will definitely help me sleep. Hopefully. Sometimes it makes me sicker. But anyway, that's why I have the prescription for oxycodone for those times when I really need to take it, and tonight's one of them. So before we start the video, I did laundry today, and this morning I just grabbed stuff and started throwing it in the laundry, and I guess I threw this wrap that I had worn for a few days in there, and it didn't fare very well. It's all kind of shredded and falling apart. So if you buy these things, it's probably not a good idea to wash them, because this one just didn't do very good. But it's still going to be good. I'll be able to wear it again. Right now I'm wearing this one, and I like these. They're very handy. Waiting for my hair to get longer so it can all be gathered up. All right, let's get this started. Found Child. So we are 14 minutes into it. Let's go ahead and get this started and eat my delicious dinner.
Really? She talked to you? Yeah, I was telling her all about what we was going to do tomorrow, and right out of a clear blue, she spoke to me. Hey, the doc said that another shot might cure her. Come on up here for yourself.
So they still don't know her name, right? But that will be found out pretty soon.
Honey, I want you to tell Paul and Little Joe what part of the Ponderosa you like best. Hey?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. She looks the same to me.
Remember us talking about the lake? Remember? Huh?
I think this part was cut out of syndication too. This must be from the DVD, because I don't remember.
Are you sure she talked to her? Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't remember this
She's
part.
just tired or something.
Because sometimes they do cut stuff out. This dinner's really hitting the spot.
Maybe that was a little too much for her. We'll see you a little later, dear. You get your nap, sweetheart. We'll see you at 12, all right?
I believe, well, spoiler alert, I believe it'll be in the morning when she comes down. She'll just start talking. Or maybe not.
If she talks to me. I don't know.
At some point she
I'm
does.
just so obsessed with it.
She just comes downstairs and just
Well,
starts
so badly, maybe
talking away.
imagine she talks.
Now then. Up you go. Set easy on old Chub. You might break him down or something. He's so big.
Oh, he's here.
Cute on everybody. Isn't she?
Great big smile on her face. I don't think she was supposed to be smiling because she's supposed to be in shock.
Where you going? I'm going out of town to talk to Roy, see if he's found out anything about the little girl's relatives. Oh, Hoss isn't going to like it much if he has.
Well,
Hoss is going to have to get used to the
these
idea
Popeyes are really delicious. But I'm ready for something different in tomorrow's dinner. My room's all itching here.
Well, Ben, you caught me doing the housework.
Well, don't let me interfere with
I haven't seen this for
Go ahead, keep working. I can talk with you.
Now,
quite a few years.
and my next duty was to come out and see you.
Oh, find something out for the little girl's folks?
Well, something, but not exactly what I wanted to find out. I was able to trace some murdered people back to St. Louis. It seems that they were rather wealthy, and they were on their way to San Francisco to set up a business there. And they were probably carrying considerable money.
Yeah.
Terrible thing. Oh, what about some relatives in St. Louis?
So now we know
Nothing
why.
I could find out about it. But on the chance that
Her
they did
parents
have
were
some
killed.
in San Francisco, I wired the marshal there.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Oh, and if you...
And unfortunately, I'm spoiling it, so
Be sure that I know about it first.
I need to shut up.
Sure, Ben, but why?
Well, it's Hoss. Hoss is, he's become kind of attached to the little girl, you know. He almost thinks the little girl belongs to him, you know. And if there aren't any relatives, I'd like to have the opportunity of telling him so that I sort of let him down easy.
I understand that. And I certainly will do that. There was one other thing that I did find out. The little girl's name is Lisa.
Lisa. Lisa. Thank you, Roy. Thank you.
Give my best to Hawk.
Yeah.
I believe in real life her name is Lisa too, but I can't remember her last name. And she's probably still around. I should look that up. She would be probably my age. Here's our two bad guys. Oh, this Popeye is just delicious.
Want George? And Bunley, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is.
I know I should be eating foods that are more healthy.
George. Do you have any dresses for little girls?
Well, sure. Plain or fancy?
But
You say
I-
plain, girls say fancy.
Oh.
like to eat things that I enjoy rather than that are healthy. I know that's wrong. And healthy food can be just as delicious.
Is it?
Jim and Hank.
But I love to eat what I want to eat. It's a hard habit to try to break.
I didn't find nothing.
I know. My brother-in-law is very shrewd. What's that supposed
Oh, here's another bad guy in here with his bottle of whiskey,
They were worried about what might happen to them on the way.
drinking liquor.
Plans?
I am in no mood to play games, Mr. Collins. Now let's have it straight. What did they do with the money?
Send it on ahead to San Francisco.
Where in San Francisco?
She didn't say that. All she said was that if anything happened to them, the information would be inside a doll the little girl was carrying.
A doll? Didn't see no doll.
And we saw her drop
Me
that
neither.
doll.
Yeah, Lisa undoubtedly has it with her.
Haas found the
How did we
doll,
get to Lisa?
gave it to her, and then she dropped it when they were riding away.
Virginia City saying that she was being cared for by the Cartwrights out at the Ponderosa. Now, I'm going to drive back to Oriana tonight. I'll come back in the morning by stagecoach and officially claim my wife's niece. You two guys get out to the Ponderosa and keep an eye on it. See if you can get your hands on that doll.
There better be something in that doll, Mr. Collins. We've wasted enough time already.
Don't talk to me about time. The bank examiners are due the first of the month, and if I haven't got that money, what do you suppose I'll be? Now, you get out to the Ponderosa.
I'm kind of
and get your
surprised
hands on
that
doll.
Haas didn't realize she dropped her doll in the beginning. I might have mentioned that yesterday. I don't remember if I did. You don't always see chickens in the Cartwright compound. Man, that's a amount of rash on my arm, maybe. I don't, but feels like I do. So Uncle Ben's gonna leave her a new dress right there for her. And all the doodads that go with the new dress.
What you got there?
Pretty full gal there, so.
Oh, you're getting dead.
Fireplace right in the bedroom. This is, I believe, the only bedroom you're ever going to see in the series with that fireplace. You don't see that much of the house on the inside, or certainly the outside. You don't see the back or nothing.
Boss, I bet you that Lisa must be a little strange with only a house full of men for company.
How'd you find out her name was Lisa?
Maybe we ought to discuss that alone.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey,
You go on upstairs and wash out. I'll see you in a minute.
I'm going to go up there and find her new dress.
Roy told me the little girl's name. And his telegrams have established that her mother and father were on their way from St. Louis to San Francisco with a considerable amount of money.
She have any other relatives in St. Louis?
Well, none that Roy could determine.
I knew she would.
Roy's wiring San Francisco to see if she has any there.
It won't do no good. She ain't got none there neither.
How do you
Oh,
know that?
Haas.
I just feel it. I know she ain't.
He's getting in too deep, isn't he? It's going to be a big letdown.
He's got to get over this feeling he has with that little girl. Sooner or later, some relative is going to show up. Yeah. I just think it's silly, that's all.
All right, so you think it's silly?
Now, what's this hot discussion about?
Well, I just think it's silly for him to keep dressing a little girl up like a little boy all the time.
That's not a fact.
That's a fact.
Supper almost ready.
I'll run up and get Lisa. Hey,
everybody.
There we go.
Did I tell you she could talk? She's getting better all the time. Come here, honey. Come on down. My, oh, my, oh, my, how pretty you are. Hey, where'd you get that new pretty dress and that little dolly?
From Uncle Ben.
From Uncle Ben.
And Uncle Little Joe.
And Uncle Little Joe.
So, you two fellers been trying to steal my gal behind my back, huh?
We just wanted to show you that we're really not as hard-hearted as you think we are. Come on over here now. And tell me all about that lovely little dolly that you've got. Now, what's the dolly's name? Lucy.
Her name is Lucy.
Lucy? It's a beautiful name.
She lives in a box in my room.
Really? In a box?
Yes. I hide her there so the bad men can't.
So I was 8 when
Oh,
this
you don't have to do that around here. There's no
episode
bad men
came
around here.
out, so, but she looked quite a bit younger.
Horse and I bet.
She looks more like 6.
These are really,
guess.
truly bad men.
Lisa, honey, you don't...
I would
don't
think
talk
so.
like that. There ain't no bad men around
That
here.
actress is
They're
probably
around here. The
2 years
same
younger than
men
me.
who did those things to my mommy and daddy.
Oh, no.
Sweetheart, are you making up a story?
No, Hoss. I saw them.
When?
This morning, after you saddled the horse and went into the house for something you forgot.
Yeah, that'd be our lunch.
Well, I chased the chicken back into the barn, and there they were, the bad men. They said, "Come here," but I ran out, and when I looked back, they were gone.
Why didn't you tell me all this then?
I was afraid.
Press up the hands to see if they know anything about this.
Yes, sir.
Going out on a picnic, it looks like.
Good morning, Uncle Ben.
Good morning.
Uncle Little Joe.
Good morning, beautiful.
Where are you off to this early?
Oh, Lisa and I thought we'd go out and have ourselves a picnic.
Oh, are you going to take your dolly?
Uh-huh. You know, Lizzie has never been on a horse and didn't want to come along. But I told her I'd hold her tight and that the horse would walk slow. Is that all right, Hoss?
That's fine, sweetheart. Come on.
You have a good time now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So the bad guys want the doll because the money's hidden in
Always
there,
want the
but
same
they don't
woman all day.
realize
She's lucky.
that's a different doll.
Yeah, you.
And the original doll's still out there somewhere.
He also makes a good mother. Well, let's have some breakfast. Try.
Alrighty, I think.
Ain't this a pretty place for a picnic?
Yes, Hoss. It's very pretty.
Let me help you down. Down you go. Yes, sir.
Picnic sounds pretty
Mighty
good.
nice place, all except
Fried chicken,
place will look
biscuits, all kinds of goodies like that. Potato salad, whatnot. My ex and I used to meet up at a park up on a hill up on the eastern side for a picnic. Before we were together, she was with somebody else, her husband. And we would meet up there in the afternoon, and one of us would go pick up food, and then we'd sit up there and eat it in a little gazebo that is still sitting there to this day, I think. Anyway, that was a long, long time ago. I was texting with her. Oh, she sent me a text on text message, just asking me because we hadn't talked for a long, long time. And so we spent a whole day texting. and just kind of getting caught up and all the rest. Anyway, that is it. So we'll be back tomorrow with, we're 29 minutes and 53 seconds into this. Be back tomorrow with the, well, maybe conclusion. Or maybe I'll do some lunch tomorrow as well. Do a sandwich or something for lunch. And we'll finish it in 2 days, this episode. And sumo is coming up this coming Sunday, the November tournament, which is the last tournament of 2023 starts. And so I'll be watching that every single day starting Sunday. Starting Monday, because it takes them a while to get the highlights up. I am starting to feel the oxycodone right now. Oh, I'm starting to feel it, so I'm going to have to call it a day right now. Because once that stuff hits you, it hits you pretty hard. And my battery's almost dead. All right, well, I'll be back tomorrow to continue on with this episode. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below about Bonanza or anything else you want to comment. And that's going to be it before the oxycodone takes over my head here. I better go and go lay down and watch a little TV. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.